Hello and welcome back to Beyond the Bookshelves, a Scott County Public Library podcast. I'm your host, Caitlin.
And I'm Min Young.
Today we're going to be talking about Georgetown 250. Happy 250 to Georgetown.
That doesn't sound right, does it?
I know. It's crazy.
It doesn't seem like state of Kentucky is 250 years old.
I know.
I think it's in a general terms of celebrating overall United States' 250th anniversary. But hey, if we can be included, why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so today we're going to kind of give you a little bit of the history of Georgetown, where it came from. And then we're going to talk about what the library's doing in cooperation with this.
Yes.
I actually learned a lot from doing the research for Georgetown. I really didn't know any of this, actually. But apparently, before we came here, there was Native people, obviously, and it was the Adena culture, which kind of goes along with what we had recently, the Mystic Wind, them coming in, which, it goes perfectly for Native American Heritage Month. But apparently in Montgomery County, there were the Wright Mounds, and they were excavated by the University of Kentucky in 1937. They found burials in the log tombs, crematory basins, and pottery, which I thought that was really cool because I didn't even know we had something like that in Kentucky. So
this celebration, 250th Georgetown, Kentucky celebration, I think there's several counties being involved, celebrating for each month. And it started this month, right, with Native Americans. And that's why you heard Caitlin talk about it was called Mystic Wind, where the drum, if I recall, it was
a drum circle, and then they showed some of their dances, which was really cool.
Yeah, I saw some pictures of that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I was out of town, but the pictures were fascinating.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I'm sure if you were there,
I was there.
You heard all the chanting and sing-along and the drums.
It was really neat.
It was, hour long?
It was like 2 hours.
2 hours long. Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
It went from, what time did it get there? 10 to 12. Fred.
And Naz Kings.
He played for about 40 minutes, I would say. And then the actual, Mystic Wind dance drum circle portion started. They showed us the chant that they do before starting, a community circle. And they even pulled people from the crowd for some of their social dances. And at the end, everybody pretty much got involved in their closing circle, which it was really, really neat to see.
I'm sure it was, and I would have loved to have seen it.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, Fred Neskeens will be coming back for his flute concert here at the library, and I can't remember what date that was.
It's on Sunday. It's on the 23rd. Okay. I think he's coming at 2.
Yeah, Sunday at 2 for SPO Sounds.
Yes.
But, Fred has been part of our guest for several years, and it's good to have him back, especially for this 250th celebration on the month of November. So be sure to catch that. If you missed the dance, you can still catch him. One of the unique things about Fred is he makes his own flute, handmade flutes, and he has all kinds of different sizes that makes different sounds, and it's fascinating to hear him tell the story and give you his take on why that flute, everything about the flute in general. Yeah. But he's really good, really, really good, and he's nationally known. And he's right here from Kentucky in Georgetown. Yeah,
it was really neat, hearing how he made the flute, how he grew up hearing it, and it was such a different sound from a normal flute. I just think it's beautiful. It was so pretty. I'd never heard it before. So,
So you found some of these other stuff that you want to explain? She did a lot of research on this. So.
Yeah, I thought it would be interesting to get a little history of Georgetown. So we Europeans began to settle in the mid-1770s. In 1774, it led to the McClellan's Fort. However, the attack in 1777 that the fort was abandoned. It wasn't until 1784 that there was a permanent settlement, though, thanks to Elijah Craig. He was actually a Baptist preacher from Virginia, and he helped incorporate the town of Lebanon. Is that how you say that?
Lebanon.
Lebanon. Okay. Near the fort site of the Virginia legislature. The town actually underwent a couple of name changes. In 1790, became Georgetown in honor of President George Washington, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, so that was kind of cool to learn. And then in 1792, when Kentucky became the 15th state, it was named Georgetown, Kentucky. So not really much of a name change, but I guess they got rid of the space. So,
It was one word.
Yeah.
And kudos to making sure that it was George Washington and not King George.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Which is who we were trying to get away from.
Right. Right. Going back to Elijah Craig, he actually founded the first classical school in Kentucky, and it evolved into Georgetown College, which I thought was really interesting. And not only did he do that, he created bourbon.
Yeah.
Bourbon whiskey right here in Scott County. He discovered the aging spirits in the charged barrels in the that created the richer flavor. So we are known as the birthplace of bourbon because of him.
Yes, good old pastor.
Yeah, I know. I thought that I was like, oh, interesting. Okay. But now he has like the whole bourbon line, you know.
Yes. But, that's really fascinating, though, to think that Scott County was the birthplace of bourbon, whether it was accident or intentional.
Right.
Hey, we'll take credit for it.
Right.
And it must have inspired him to give a great speech and preach sermons after he took a swig of whiskey.
Exactly. Listen, if it was an accident, he was in for a big surprise. Yeah. So, After expanding into Scott County, Stamping Ground was incorporated in 1834. Its name was inspired by the buffalo herds that would gather at local Salt Spring, which I was telling Men Young, I actually did not know that until I did the research, because I thought buffalo was just in Montana and everything else. So, that was interesting.
Yes.
And then Sadieville was known as Big Eagle, and in 1879, it was a stop along the Cincinnati Southern Railroad in honor of Sadie Emerson Pack, who hosted the construction engineers during the railroad's development.
Yes.
Which I thought was very interesting.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, and these are our three major cities of Scott County, right?
Yeah.
Or towns, I should say, not cities. And to think, again, we are all part of this 250th celebration. And for us here at the library, we are trying to accommodate each month with some type of program that is outlined for this celebration. So I just want to read what each month encompasses here. So November is considered the theme for each month for November is history. I know we talked a lot about Native Americans, but that's part of the history. And we still have a lot of programs that will be part of the November programs. So December, good old Mr. Elijah here.
Yeah, I know.
We're going to celebrate about bourbon in December. So we have a whiskey program. I forget what's it called.
It's like the ABCs.
ABCs of bourbon. On the 14th of December at 2 o'clock, which is on a Sunday, talking about bourbon.
Yeah.
And no drinking.
Yeah. There will be no drinking, just learning.
Just learning about the history of bourbon. Okay, so that's in December. So upcoming next year, I'm just going to briefly go down the list here. January, it's about citizenship. February, it's about diversity. March is arts, performing fine arts. April is religious. May, horses and Toyota, a very big part of who we are. June, music. July, homecoming. August, business. September, education. October, sports. and we will end it next November with literature.
Yeah.
So a lot covering there, and whether or not we'll be doing something every month, but we will surely be part of something of some of these months as part of our library programs. So be sure to check us out on our website and our social media, Facebook.
Mm.
I'm sure our libraries are planning their programs right now.
Oh, yeah.
To accommodate all of these themes that's coming up. So if you don't know, you should have this newsletter. So on the back of it, you should have the list of upcoming programs for this 250th celebration. Obviously, there's going to be a lot more programs than what's here for the library, but if you're just following along on the 250th celebration, those are the themes that we'll be concentrating on.
There's also going to be a blog, and within the blog I included about 4 books that give you the history of Scott County and surrounding counties. So if that's something that you're interested in, maybe to learn a little bit more about the 250 before attending the programs, because maybe you might teach the teacher something. You never know, reading those books. I mean,
you just never know.
Exactly.
And I think what would be interesting if you are a patron of this library, is there a story that you can share with us? Maybe you have a family history that goes back 250 years.
Yeah.
How unique would that be to have a history of your ancestors going back from the beginning of United States or America at the beginning? And I'm pretty certain there's got to be somebody that's connected to this.
And, if you need help doing that, we've got the Kentucky room. If you want to search your last name, a lot of genealogy.
And if you need assistance with that, this is the name you want to know, Julia.
Yes.
She is our expert.
She will help you with anything.
And I would think she would probably love to record you in our archives, in Kentucky archives. So, And you might have a family member in the archives that's recorded something before that you might not even know about. Maybe not.
Finding pictures and, statements, I think that's something really cool that we have here.
I think it would be. But stay tuned.
Yeah.
We'll have a lot more stuff on our social media. Follow us on Facebook.
Yes. Scott County Public Library.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and of course, our website. And also a newsletter that will be mailed. There should be another one coming out in January with a lot more details.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of exciting things happening here at the library that we can't quite share just yet because it's still being worked on. But we got some tremendous things happening, and I'm really excited.
And if you're in a surrounding county listening, please come in, get your card, attend these programs. It'll be great. It's great for everyone. So, yeah. All right, well, thank you guys for listening. We will see you all next time.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Beyond the Bookshelves is a public library podcast produced by the Scott County Public Library in Georgetown, Kentucky. Your hosts are Marketing Manager Minyoung Bowling and Media Coordinator Caitlin Hamilton. Editing is done by the marketing team with special assistance from the Technology Department of Scott County Public Library. Our theme is Show Me Again from Adobe Stock. If you want to learn more about the Scott County Public Library, you can visit our website at www.scottpublib.org.